Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Forrest out in St. Louis. Hopefully, you're having a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. Wealth Wednesday, as I like to call it. There goes my chimes pushing to all of my other platforms, streaming, syndicating, going live. Welcome, 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 welcome. So, totally excited. Jazz, 8 days, September 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. 8th, September 8th, we are going live at Rank Makers Live. The link is right here below. If you do not have your tickets yet, highly recommend that you do that right now. Go to Rank Makers Live and get your tickets. And I have some awesome, awesome training. Matter of fact, the Rank Makers Live Facebook group, once you get your tickets, you'll get added in there. And there's already just so much valuable training just in the group. It's just amazing. It's going to be 3 full days starting at 10:30 each day and just going all the way through the evening. Just going to have a lot of value through there. There's going to be some breaks and everything. So very, very awesome, exciting information is going to come up. We just heard from Dr. Gardner this afternoon. She told her story and how much it changed her life. Day before yesterday, we heard from, I believe her name is Danny. Her story, she's just crazy energy. I mean, just absolutely awesome to be to hear that and have, of course, those stories to be able to share. So, talking about scripts. Scripts basically step number 2, right? So, if you're like me, you started out in network marketing and you went and you saw the circles on the board and you got excited and you understood the concept of creating a passive residual income. And it's like, man, I got to just get a bunch of customers, and the customers fall in love with my product. And every single month when they use the product, I'm going to get a small referral bonus. Because in most network marketing companies, the whole point is instead of spending money, thousands and thousands and millions of dollars on corporate advertising, they use word of mouth advertising and pay basically affiliates to advertise and promote their products. So the cool thing about it is that I shouldn't say the cool thing about it, one of the biggest challenges that network marketers have is not really knowing how to build a business. They don't have any business sense. They don't know how to go about doing it. So somebody tells them to go make a list of all your friends and family and invite them and and you go through the invite and you invite all your friends and family and maybe one person signs up and you get all discouraged and you quit. And then you see another then you see another shiny object come along and you go, oh, wow, I'll do this one. And then you go out and you approach all your friends and family again. And sometimes they may be a little more receptive. And then by the 4th time this hits, you're not talking to your friends and family anymore because you realize they have no interest in buying your stuff, right? So it's like, where do I find leads? How do I find people? How do I track people? So then you bump into this really cool guy that has this cool model called Rank Makers. And he teaches you how to prospect, do cold prospecting, reach out to people you have no idea who they are. You don't have to worry about recruiting your friends and family. You don't have to worry about bugging your friends and family. It says you can reach out to basically complete strangers with a really cool script and ask them if they're open to take a look at your product, service, or opportunity. And of course, a little bit more in depth than that. And some of them will say yes, some of them will ignore you, some of them will say no. And the ones that say yes, you send them your presentation and they watch it, right? So let's talk about this. Let's talk about the script, right? And I'm going to talk about the psychology of the script. This is going to mess with some of y'all's minds. And I was talking to one of my coaching clients last night, and he read this big script to me. And I said, man, that script is great for a sales page, right? So the challenge that marketers have is you'll see a really cool sales page, and you'll download that and put it in your brain, and somehow you think that's a good invite script to ask people to look at your product, service, or opportunity. And I'm going to explain this so it makes some sense. Hopefully you'll get it. It'll connect with you in terms of how a script can play with people. And sometimes you need a purposeful script if you're going at a target market, target audience, a target client. And we'll talk about that as well. So let's talk about stuffing envelopes. So let's say you got this opportunity, right, for stuffing envelopes. And your invite script is earn $30 stuffing envelopes. And that's basically it. Say, hey, I'm just curious, would you be open to taking a look at an opportunity where you could earn $30 stuffing envelopes, right? So there's no catch in that. It's like you're asking them if they're open, they know they're stuffing envelopes, they want to make $30. Now, That paints a picture in that prospect's mind, right? Stuffing envelopes, $30. Now, one person may see them sitting at their dining room table, stuffing the envelope, licking the envelope, putting it in the envelope, putting it in a pile, and they got envelopes everywhere. And they're doing this all day long. So they may paint a picture and go, oh, no, I'm not interested. No, thank you. Same deal. Hey, curious, and I'll use Sharice and she's here. Sharice, thanks for swinging by. Sharice, if I could show you how to make $30 working for 3 hours stuffing envelopes, would you be open to taking a look at what I got going on? Same, basically the same $30, same envelopes, same stuffing. Now Sharice may go, 3 hours stuffing envelopes, I don't know. Nah, I'm not interested in stuffing envelopes. I don't want to do that. You know, $30 might be good to earn $30, but I don't want to do a stuffing envelopes. So no, thank you, I'm not interested. Same concept here, talking about an opportunity. Maybe I reach out to Bobby and I say, Bobby, dude, what's going on? I know you don't really know me, but I've got this really cool opportunity to work from home and make a little bit extra money. Would you be open to taking a look at what I got? Right? So he doesn't know it's an envelope stuffing opportunity. He doesn's know how much money is tied to that. All I'm asking him if he's open to working at home and making a little bit extra money. And if he is, see, now I put the curiosity in there and he may say, yeah, sure, I'll take a look at it. So then I send him the presentation that says, yeah, you can be the coolest stuffing envelope, and you get 3 people to stuff envelopes, and they get 3 people to stuff envelopes, and you get 6 people to stuff envelopes, and you're all stuffing envelopes, and you can make $30, and then you can make $1 off each one of them, and so on and so forth. Now you've got your multi-level marketing envelope stuffing business going, right? So the point of that story is if you put too much information in your script, you're going to eliminate, right? You're being too salesy. You're trying to fit what you think somebody needs to hear, and you don't know what that is. Rather than let the presentation do the work. Most presentations in network marketing, you don't know this, are designed to speak to the 4 color types, primarily the 3 base color types, the reds, the blues, the greens, and the yellows, right? And they're designed to go through and attract those people. So you'll see a red and we'll start off, and maybe yellow, and maybe they'll jump into the blues, and maybe they'll jump into the greens a little bit, and it fluctuates back and forth. And you don't understand what the color personalities are. Most really good presentations are designed to do that. So they'll attract the red, who's like a ready to go getter, take it on right now. They'll attract the blues, who are like, yeah, I love making money, I love having fun, but I love really helping people. And then the yellows like, oh, this is so much fun. I just love being around people, right? And of course the green's like, well, I need all the information based on the analytical statistics of what's going on. So their presentations are designed that way. So when you go in and build a script and you start telling everybody what you think should be said, you're eliminating, because you don't know how to speak in colors. You don't know how to speak to a red. You don't know how to speak to a yellow. You don't know how to speak to a green. Commercial interruption here. I've actually got a really cool software that I plugged in through my Chrome attachment. So when I'm prospecting on LinkedIn, it'll actually tell me what color personality is more related to that prospect. And I've got a script specifically designed for that color personality. Pro tip in there. We'll talk about that later. It's pretty cool. Anyway, so coming back to what I was saying, you don't know what's saying. So you need to keep your invite script very, very, very generic. Curious, I'm expanding my business. Help people make money online. Would you be open to take a look at what I'm doing? If not, no big deal. Hey, I'm expanding my business. Curious if you would like to make some money on the side. If not, no big deal. Very, very basic, very simple, no fluff. Now let's talk about this specific target audience. Let's say, for example, that you have a multi-level marketing business that specifically focuses on fitness and personal trainers. So your target audience would be fitness and personal trainers. And you might go after that personal trainer, say personal trainer, right? Because that's your perfect customer, perfect, or your perfect teammate, personal trainer. If I could show you how to increase your revenue by 50% or more without adding any additional clients to your current client base, would you be open to taking a look at some information? So it's very specific in there, because, or personal trainer, I work with personal trainers. I help them increase their revenue by 50 to 60%. Would you be open to taking a look at some information, see if it might be something you want to do too? right? It's a very, now if you have that particular product, you could go directly after that particular client with that particular product, because that's who your target audience is. That's your client. You can pitch it to them. It directly fits to their gym. It fits to their clientele. It works for them. So when you're writing scripts, when you're using the scripts, keep it very simple. I usually like, dude, got this cool opportunity. Want to make some money? I can share the information with you. If you don't, not a big deal. Let me know, right? Sometimes the conversation needs, the less you say, the faster you can go. When you get into all the hypey stuff and all the extra stuff and all the fluff around the edges, a lot of times you can get distracted. Now on LinkedIn, when I'm prospecting there, I may make a few little tweaks to it. Hey, thanks for the connection, getting straight to the point. I see that you're a doctor. I work with lots of doctors, helping them make a little bit of extra money on the side. If I could show you how to do that without it interfering with your current full-time commitment, would you go up and take a look at what I'm doing? So there I had to paint a picture with them. I work with doctors, doesn't mess with your full-time commitment. You're going to do it on the side. If you are, let me know. Sometimes you need to craft a little bit, but still I've kept him in the curiosity box. He works with doctors. He helps them make extra money, doesn't interfere with what they're currently doing. And then if you're not, no big deal, right? I kept the script very, very basic, didn't get into a lot of it, right? Or, hey, I'm expanding my business to Dallas. I see that you're in Dallas. I help people make money with a side hustle. Curious if you might be able to take a look at what I do. If not, absolutely okay, no big deal. Again, very, very generic. You don't need to get into all the anything else outside of that. And then you send them the presentation, because you ask them if they're open to taking a look. They take a look at the information, and then they get to decide if they want to move forward or not. And you set a follow-up call and you walk them through the process. So that's how scripts work. There's a psychology in the script. And if you understand how to do it, it works a lot better. Second part of that, I talked about this last night, is understanding exactly what problem or struggle that your product offers is going to make it really easy to have a conversation and follow up to that. And we'll talk about that more, maybe, I don't know, tomorrow or something on a Facebook Live, sort of the catch, what we call the $1 million phrase, to move somebody into the next step. And when you actually get into the close and how to go through the closing. So we'll do some closing stuff and scripts. You definitely told me I was saying way too much in the script. It was simple. I felt so much better. Yes, absolutely awesome. Yes, Sharice. Cool deal. So glad that worked out for you. So I'm out of here. I love you. Jesus loves you. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Get your Rank Makers Live tickets. Go out and crush it. Make an impact. I know I'm going to make an extreme impact and be a legacy creator, and I hope you are too. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.